Hey guys, it's Zach, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about running. Oh my god, does running suck. That's why I titled this video, Running Sucks, Get Over It. I just decided that I'm probably going to forget that. But anyways, running sucks, but I'm going to help you get over it, okay? Now, I hate running probably the most of anybody I've ever known in my life. Like when I go to the gym, I will only go on the elliptical. I cannot stand the treadmill. Now I can though run on pavement. And that's what I'm going to talk to you guys about. Running sucks, right? But this is how you get over it, okay? You find a song, okay? This is what you're going to do. I'm going to help you get over it today. Help you get in the right mindset. So first of all, we have an open mind about working out, okay? It's not going to be bad, whatever. You're feeling in the mood, okay? First time you ran in 15 years, today is gonna be the day, okay? So, you find a song. Now, the most important part about this song is that it has like a 15 second like intro, okay? And because that's gonna get you in the mood to run, okay? Now, by intro I mean where the music slowly, it's opening up to the boom, the beat, and what's going to set your pace for this run, okay? Now, a lot of times when I work out, I will play one song, and I will repeat that song. And sometimes I work out for like 2 hours, so but you're not listening to it, it's just that beat that I need constant. That's going to get me there, okay? Beside the point. So, you get that song that has that corsage of just, it's going to be there, okay? But it's getting you pumped up, right? And you play it, but you play it before your workout too, so you put your changing, right? I always put my shorts on first. I'll plug in my phone, headphones in, put my shirt on, because then I don't have to mess around with my headphones. Make sure they're in the right ear, because most times if you're running and you have those noise canceling ones, like these ones right here, like these, they like to fall out. So when they fall out, I flip them, and then they don't fall out. They go in a certain way and they don't fall out. I think it is like backwards that they don't fall out, but they don't fall out. That's all that matters. You got your water bottle. You put it on your shoes. Don't tighten them all the way. I always put mine kind of loose because your feet will swell when you run. But you're playing your song, right? And I always do a walk. Yeah, I could go out there. I could just walk across the lawn to the yard, but no, I have to walk around, through the building, out the other side, across, and then when I get to the first light pole, I have to time it perfectly to where that beat goes boom, and it punches me right in the face, and then I can run, okay? And I run about 1 mile down, and I touch the stoplight post, and I run 1 mile back. And yes, of course, I take breaks to like breathe and drink water, but normally I can run about halfway there and before I have to take a break. But once I run about halfway there, this is what I do, because we have sidewalks and then roads. I'll run like two sidewalk, like a sidewalk chunk, a road, and then another sidewalk chunk. And when I get to that road, I'm allowed to walk across the road, like not running, just walk across it to catch my breath, and then I have to keep going. And I do that. Now on the way back, it gets a lot harder because you're so tired. And I can attest to this more than anybody else, because I'm about 100. I don't know my exact weight, but I was at 190, and I believe I've lost some weight. So I'm between 180 to 190, let's say. And I'm a small in height guy. I'm like 5'5", 5'6", but I'm more, I weigh more than guys that are like 6'4" sometimes. But the difference between them is that they've never touched a weight in their life, and they don't eat food, and I focus more on weights, but I have an issue eating food. But with that being said, I have more meat on my bones than they do, and obviously muscle is heavier than fat, because if I was 5'5", 180 pounds of fat, I'd be huge. So that's what I can testify. I think a lot of it's in my legs. I have large, masculine legs. That's what makes it hard to run too, because it takes a lot of energy. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys my song here. This is the song that I play every single time. And sometimes when I'm actually working out, I will replay the same song, right? And when I go to the gym, I work out for like hour and a half, 2.5 hours. as long as I want, and I will replay the same song because it's about the beat that's going to get you pumped up more than anything else. So this is what I'll do. I'll play the song. This is my song. But the important thing is, I'll tell you what, I'll go like this. And that's where it punches me in the face, and that's where I have to run. And it's really easy to time it when it's in your ears, but this is my song, and this is what I listen to that gets me pumped up for the jam. And then I'll run. And I like the beat of the song because some beats are too fast where you have to run mid, in between them where it's going to be slower. But this one here is, it's perfect for running. And that's the most important part. Now, as long as you find that beat that works with you, it doesn't matter what it is, I can work out to rock songs, but that's more lifting weight. I need the beat. And this is a slow and chop song. But running sucks, but when you first start running, you haven't ran in 15 years, right? So you might as well just get the suckiest part over with. So this is what you do. You pick your pinpoint that you're going to touch a mile away, just like I do. And you run there and back, right? You come back, you're like, oh, I just ran 2 miles. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. Right? Yeah, you ran in the morning, or you ran, guess what you're doing at the end of the day or in the next morning, right? Say you ran at 8 o'clock at night, guess what you're doing first thing when you wake up? Or say you ran 8 in the morning, guess what you're doing at 8 o'clock at night when you come home from work? Yep, you're running. And it sucks. Because that's what I always do, and in fact, it has happened to me numerous times where I ran too much on the first occasion, and I got a full-blown cold. Wiped me out for like a week. But okay, I'm not trying to get you guys to have a cold, but what I'm trying to say is, you might as well, if you're planning to just run it 1 time a day, right, you might as well run it 2 times today, because that 1 time tomorrow, or the next day, because you probably won't be able to even walk, will be so much easier because you can. It's all about the mindset, right? So if you run it 2 times at first, when you only have to run it once from then on, I can do it twice in 1 day. What is the reason why I can't do it today, right? It's only once, but I don't have the energy. I ran it twice in the same day, the first day. It's all in your head. Now, my problem, for one, is my feet go numb when I run. But my other problem is that my ankles hurt. One time when I was hanging out with my cousin, and we got up in the morning, this was when we were little kids, and we liked to go around on our BMX bikes. We woke up and we went out straight on our bikes. That's what we would always do. But there was these trees in the sides of the road, right? And they would cast a shadow on the road, and I was biking, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna bunny hop over this one, right? So I go to bunny hop, and I got so much energy in the front wheel, you lift the front up and then hop the back up. I got so much energy, and I went backwards. And when I landed on my right foot. So this is your foot. When I landed, my foot was kind of straight, and she's hit, and I actually scraped the skin off of the top of my foot and my ankle, and my leg is behind me. So if you can imagine your leg, say this is your foot, okay? It went completely backwards and like that, right? And I was like, oh no, it ain't moving, right? That was actually probably one of my most painful experiences. And I remember biking back, I could barely bike, and when I got there I had to sit down because I could not walk on that ankle, and I should have probably went in because I could feel the bones rubbing, okay? Like, it was serious. But I didn't want to go in because I didn't like doctors, and it was middle school. Who wants to have a broken foot, right? Well, ever since then, my right foot has always had problems, okay? Sore problems. I can crack my foot all day long, but when I crack it, pops in and actually goes numb at one point. So what I've learned is when you're running and your legs get really tired, I never ever stretch before a workout. I know a lot of people swear by it, but I never do, especially with running. I don't. And it's probably really important. That's probably why my freaking legs hurt. But I never have been one to stretch, and I probably won't. It's just not something like I'm stretching. I can't get pumped up trying to stretch before my run. I just run it off. Your legs get used to it. But where am I going with this? Oh, when I'm running, my legs don't get sore. It's actually my ankles that start to hurt. And my left ankle is giving me tons of problems yesterday and today. But what I do, if your legs happen to hurt, what you should do, take a point and stop, take a drink of water, lift one leg up, and just kind of lift it up and hold it there for a minute, kind of move it around, wiggle it, put that leg down, put the other on. You'll feel the blood flow back into your leg, and you'll be like, okay, I'm good, and then you continue on running. There's no point in stretching because you're just wasting time. They're going to lock up anyways as you run, so it's more important to stretch when you get home from the workout because they're going to tighten up. Anyways, this video is getting too long, but that's my resolution on how to run and get used to running. Yes, it does suck, but back when I was in weight training in high school, there was a point where I could run and set myself a faster pace than my friends and not shed and be perfectly okay. I was actually probably at my peak fitness at that point in my life because I could run and I wouldn't break a sweat. And my body was very accustomed to running. They'd have us run like 7-mile loops and stuff like that. So anyways, guys, fitness is good. Incorporate running because running is going to make you lose weight faster than pretty much anything else. Probably second then would be the running with the eating right at home, which involves a lot of nasty salad and chicken. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get up for work tomorrow. So I thank you all for watching, and I'm just trying to incorporate more stuff. Let's just say today I have ran 2 miles, and I went on probably a 5 to 10 mile bike ride around town, and I feel great. Yeah, my legs are very tired because that's a lot of leg work, but I feel great, and feeling great's what's important. So, alrighty, talk to you later.